was in Kennedy a compare kwa Agyapong and a Vimlady a fiapoku achimwa e kamea kwa se showdown ba kuna o de che Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ndie na ye ni afei pa na obese showdown na se esanse wo chiremu a e kamea kwa se MPP fo ho pre wo mododo a Bryan Acheampong Dr. Mahamudu Bawumia ene Kennedy a compare kwa Agyapong na nkasa no omo nyina pese omo capitalize on e ja hihye na e course e wo PZ no
Kennedy Acheampong call a PZ no. He was technically telling the people say me back 2028 Mundi 6 months in opposition must start a year campaign for 2028 more coin. What's the rush? It's going back to MPP now man penny for me see free consultation to MPP 6 months pay in opposition you are looking desperate. You are looking desperate. Honorable Bryan Acheampong because he's young, bright future ahead of him. This whole thing, I'm use PZ, you know, like everybody wants to use PZ a market national as a show of political force. And then I don't have a disciplinary committee. Now, also to call disciplinary committee. You must have an internal system where you can control your people, not control their First Amendment right and after their right of free expression there. But group BM checks and balances. Serious MPP because say Kennedy Acheampong called a PZ. No, he was technically telling the people say me back 2028. Mundi 6 months in opposition must start a year campaign for 2028. More coin. What's the rush? Meanwhile, you have serious internal issues that you must deal with. And only MPP for more can see free consultation. When you internal issue, there will be more PZ issues. But man solve internal issue, no, be at all called PZ. No, coach say yes, men are more scam, me party, no. Men are more Kennedy Acheampong cause you only power there, but wait me a boy when you post. And they hear you, or coach say yes. That move na Kennedy Acheampong, me catch him say showdown number 2. That is the actual showdown. You don't call Bawumia so no. Where the year showdown see 2028 now back neken for Bawumia or back. Eti Bawumia packing no. So ebeya Bawumia ni national executive ni so Kofi ni na be Kofi. Ken is saying by that move so ko. Na Ken free one na Bryan Acheampong so ko se ono so ko. On say na ponko ho. Na ponko because na poni ni ane Bawumia no mo Bawumia kwa is likely don't be kan na political kan ho. But I like the way an apostle man you see I'll do a whole video on this. A 2008 MPP for you know because Bawumia and Napo managing who here I won't say a lot of damage has been done to Napo image but he can also do something to redeem himself because already any abema yeah papa educhum so he wada that's a wada so he's I say Napo can take advantage but educhum wada because you are too abeni beyond educhum can wada. Matter politics, no, unless you are doing something behind the scenes, but politics any better about the Enko Boku. I'll do a whole video on MPP, but I'm saying that less than 6 months in opposition is too early for you people to be fighting for 2008. The Bryan Acheampong call peace good, but the headline and media for one day man is going to affect on one ambition for 2028. Munya steady. NDC for problems, you can exploit those problems, You can exploit those problems. Pacho, wow, beba obedi atem here redo comment. Ha yendi atem intellectual discourse. Nipa 5 kwan ebe na obi abeche na dwen for mother Ghana mpuntu eno an ye hia. Ye mpatem didi nkofo eto views no ye ento views. Ye de ye Ghana enye popularity contest ye yo. Popularity contest ama Ghana edru bebi edu enye popularity contest about adwenchira ye nyina de beboa oman. Nti wa ba so obedi atem am pacho koda. Kodwonso na koda. This is no place for you. Kodwonso na koda na wanjo so oketeso cause ha yendi atem it's just obia expressing the views say nyina be say betimi de aboa Ghana ko uni obi anya adwene by force nti na ye nyina ya adwene nye sis no ye nyina ya adwene ye different express your own opinion CJ there or not you see 100 days of President Mahama a Bawku conflict a dumso a galamsey a yesu you see and imagine if Abu Jinapo had cried sorry in the middle of galamsey Senkabu Jinapo be a press conference be suing. And can the way at TikTok on any social media for be dinner them. But today that's what we are having. Who minister wa blue water guard who ya ubesu. Na ya den. Who swatch na ya no mesu ana I don't understand the minister. I just don't understand you. I just don't understand. Ya no make just a minimum. Ya nyo den cry. Ya nyo den. It yes wa me mesu nchire yen. Just deal with the issue. Which I know salary niswa. You make a case for increase in salary so that you can work. Problem, good evening here, Akwaba.
Fiam Josuri were tearful. The chairman has Jude.
I tell for so Josupa. Bravo, dear, you hear more because what's not Boko? Unim Boko in toto. Yes, you ought the Boko as Siankasa. Now, what now, my president, Mamma, want to say Boko issue is one, someone can. A problem at the Bebren one and him Guasecas and a Befi Boko issue. Why are you saying that? Minister Nanu, you are so called Boko until you know the issues. Why are you saying that?
If you have a child, didn't you make us say, oh, say, a buy by was who trap 11. So, and subtraction. Because if you were saying, yes, can a addition out the bay on Puntu Numa. Where ye free ho? Mrs. Say, and Minion, Bibi potting a binary de Abasse or the Begenerative fans. Every mine, so what I say. Now, Boku issue, me said those can matana order. Matana watch it because school cross a crowd. Now, you're not penny for because number by a penny pa, mention be a college, you know a penny power. Inti na you're exposed to penny for be na penny for na you're exposed to them no. E be a man pussy be a kusasis. Na history a menye free ho ne se, on say Boku asase no. Enye man pussy for dia.
Boku asase no.
Yes, man pussy ni biye ni ho beka so free Boku. Omo lineage, make am heritage every Boku. Ohwe Boku a oba obesi apa e friend say we free burger ba obefa Wale e free tamale ba obesi Wale no first one na northern region and san no ba besi Zebila onye si Zebila pe no adru apa east eho Zebila so Boku is bordered around enfan say Zebila Mognori Kulungugu Garu Timpani nkro no atwa ne ho ahia na Boku hye mfimfini sa nkro nyina ekusasefo nkro ena o tra nkro kakra bi so a na wo ko na alerugu okay eho no nyina no before northern region ti Wale na alerugu eho nyina no eho na mampusifo ne free okay so na enchiremu ne se titi no na
and the president is aware of that history where okay president mamani Of course, Mr. President ni be ni Obeka say Boku kroni kusase ni dia. Do you have any history? Any president running se kase kusase for dia. Obia se kusase for dia. Na history na mema on. History ne say tete na akon ho no. Unse na na ma asante ma akra tre akon. Den kira ne hwan we ni hwan. Na mosifo ebe ha Boku kusase for no. No mba be kun how na Boku for ntimi defend wo mo na kusasefo no yese de ne yenko mampusifo omo na bo mema no meboa yen nti omo ba se mosifo ne ba mosifo no so Burkina Faso first pa na mfa no Burkina omo free ho ba na mampusifo no mema no mabeboa wo na nso dim Ghana history a onim se ohene ene kokun one ne nkofo ne kokun warrior bia yo hene una odi nkofo ni nkokoro ntine se o setu okoje aman hwan koje prempage koje aman yeah
ha inti omoba na omukọ ya na nkofo no so aba omukọ ya na mosifo na ba na kusasefo no se dabi se de mukọ omoba idie montena ha ye ba mba bi na motena na se de be ya monkọ manko na nkofo ne me hayen
nti kusasefo na de asase ne ma mampusifo so montena
so montena Boku no mo ba no ma ba be boa wo nti se de omote ha enti omo so tena ho no na omo kire se ya tena ha de a ene ye ne kokon no enti o si esi hene no di enim ne de kokon no o ti ase o enno ena ama se na Boku fo so hene wo ho en Boku hene ka so okay se mo boa ye de ne mo si hene na mo nko no ti ase e mo si hene enno ena de mo de
enti mampusifo na ye tenants
Yes, only a tenants because kusasifo no allow them to be there. So, these are and some way 17th, 16th century as a moon. And no more say hini CSA na when we say almost better now no intermarriages are bemwa. I said, yet mintina Boku yan go fa ma free na rugu. Sebi Boku wa ne be fa ma. Ya fa ma Boku e be ko garu. Ya nko garu e be ko Zebila. Yanko Zebre beko Mognori, Yanko Mognori beko Timpani, Yanko Timpani beko Pusiga, Yanko Pusiga beko Misiga. I want a money now. When you know your possessive former. And now, our intertribal, our na Koswa, na Bokufon.
Yanama, honorable Araganima, and the papaya, honey, Hanukusas, and Mampusi.
And you say, honorable Araga say, or nobody Miaka so free Boku because a honor your wounds are gonna be a woman of free. But
well, Ghana Diana is slightly the America one baby a woman now free. Ghana Diana, I no papa.
Well, Sanan Quebec can say, a Muntakako, a year vetting. Also, no, also free Kumasi because a honey woman.
But that's not the position of Ghana Constitution. Ghana Constitution, no, different.
But I say, what we're redefining you, but you'll be free.
Because it doesn't lie in Muntaka's mouth to define what the Constitution has already said.
But if you are, Parliament to can make laws. Asema kind is going to.
Yeah, but Muntaka, it wasn't Parliament that made the law.
But it's in the records. Nobody has expanded from the records, from the Hansa. So if Parliament can make laws, committee of Parliament. So it has is backed by law.
No. Committee of Parliament only recording of proceedings.
That's backed by law.
It doesn't truncate Constitution.
But it's backed by law.
The highest law of the land.
But their proceedings is backed by law because it was established. It's an arm of Parliament that established the act establishes that committee.
Yes, but this is an utterance. It wasn't part of the proceedings.
Utterance
utterance by a nominee before the committee. The utterance by a nominee does not become law.
But he's a minister of state.
What the Constitution has said, no.
But he's a minister of state who is part of Parliament.
Yes, but the minister of state does not make law by his mouth. Only the president can do that by executive order.
Me
professor, I'm not lawyers.
But Mr. Fair, right. But I think that the professor kind of said because the proceedings, the whole committee, is backed by Parliament, backed by law. There are assassin will be a MBE free or say
it's not been expanded.
Definition or the
that's what they should have done. They should have made that. Maybe I said somebody should have corrected Muntaka. Exactly. According to Ghana Constitution, yeah, baby, I won't know Ghana, US.
Because I can go and quote that and say, local kind. A member of a friend is a member of Parliament. He is also a minister of state. But be that as it may. So, and they say, Mahama Yaraga, or nobody can say, Bifria, honey, a woman. So, but Bawku land in a dear. And Grababo Sunina, ye part of Upper East region, which Boga and now Wale, Nalerugu, Nina, not before Savannah, northern region. So, inti. A fate na Bawku phone, Kusase phone, and ya mema. Omonya mema no say, hey, Debbie. Or here na masi no cranium penny. Say, Yenya mema intim, ye mo crab you. No, say, yes, him. Enti, me can't be see a semso. Omo festival be friend Samampi. Samampi neba, or him that's not a came. Not the doom. Kusase phone, and he say, Yena, as anyway. Man, principal say, Mrs. Metrapa came, a whole conflict in the starting. Now, when him say, one she not conflict in the starting. Now we are southerner, now what's ho. Now, well, who said you will see play peacetime? No, yeah, hell. Obi a hell, because that's for hell, man, pretty for hell. Your alignment, baby, Uncle for no dim como, Uko Pitoba, he for no money, or nothing for, Uko be about arguments away. You who said till tip caught the side. Now, I know when you ask them. So, and no, and I'm Bawku issues now. And what say Rollins or stop is a friend festival for a long time. Or stop, yes, because any department now they are when they say peacetime no. Boys now Bawku na are holding ammunitions. Yes.
And Tokano Kosukra almost spend the time hold ammunitions.
I don't know what you mama ye.
Wow.
Waiting for your friend to say it to happen. Because I happen they know say they have the arms. And Nuntina, sir, statement now, your friend say Agyapong is so reckless. So reckless. Say, I didn't know statement that is a Public Service Commission, employment agency. What I say? Beyond that, Also, by mom, a Juma police service. These are people who are using sophisticated arms. Police service, wouldn't be. What do you say? How do you employ people like that into the police service?
In the IGP assembly was reckless.
Too reckless. Na me ana me blame. Send onipa umueha. Na oni backbone bia some mistakes in aya na we. Just say some mistakes in aya we because
yeah, but prof, my people say they say oh can say president mama enhwe ye na boko asem no can be the weakest link in his government. Anhwe no be gu nani ma se kese. If you are saying say president mama you are aware of all this, why should Bawku issue no be a problem? Because I teach in no offer 2 for mremu because people are saying that
and some no can dey politics no. So and some no can say no you are in charge. So maybe I know I'm so that I say about be seen so but I say about be seen so and now what no they don't see you as a fair person. Indeed I make us say one way it will not be a northerners tenure as president and they make me say the same way. Because not necessarily now alignment. Oh yes. So I make us say Mampusi Fone, na they were part of northern region. Before you be Akufo do bechi mebwa, e be na savannah ne ho they were seen as brothers. And now upper east zuzu de and now upper west zuzu de de. You bechi chemu na bio yele wale akwakoye regional capital also mebwa. But ya chichemu a na northern na lerugu Wale omunyina come enti sa statement na okoye ye no eno na ma say abachichi ne kon a ontimi so hwa otufo kasa no o se afa no behwim ne de Bawku de Bawku wo no
ama no
onim ne ntia okasa onim se onim osufo onim history no onim se ne Bawku wo no na mum ebeye se kasade ana se empata bi ena from 17th or 16th century ye friend say you see hinia and number catch say in free hadia say ntwa yi na ya ko agyemoa ntwa yi na